بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول.
The elephant. This surah is Makki and comprises 5 ayat, verses. With the name of Allah, the All-Merciful, the Very Merciful. Have you not seen how your Lord dealt with the people of the elephant? The reference is to Abraham, the Christian governor of Yemen, who erected a magnificent church in Yemen so that it might be a center of pilgrimage instead of Kaaba in Mecca. He prevented the people of Yemen from visiting Mecca and ordered them to take that church as a substitute for it. Angry with this, a man of the tribe of Quraysh polluted the church with filth, and some people set a part of it on fire. In retaliation, Abraham swore an oath that he would demolish the Kaaba of Mecca and would level it to ground. He prepared a huge army for the purpose with some elephants sent by Negus, the emperor of Ethiopia, to help him in demolishing the sacred house. On his way to Hijaz, he defeated a number of tribes who tried to interrupt him, and reached Makmas, a place near Mecca. Abdul Muttalib, the grandfather of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, who was leading the people of Mecca, went to the Kaaba and holding its doors supplicated to Allah to save his secret house. On the next morning, Abraham set out to attack Mecca, but his elephant refused to proceed towards it. And then some flocks of the birds came from seaside, each one of them having in its beak 3 pebbles of the size of gram seeds or lentils. They flew over the army of Abraham and pelted them with pebbles, which worked like bullets and pierced the body of the soldiers. The soldiers and elephants fled in panic. Many of them died instantly. The rest of them died on their way back. Abraham was afflicted by a deadly disease that spread poison all over his body, and finally he died in Yemen in a miserable state. This episode is referred to in this surah to make 2 points. Firstly, it is meant to remind the people of Mecca how Allah may punish those who rebel against Him. Secondly, their attention is drawn to the fact that they were saved from the attack of such a huge army only because of Kaaba, the sacred house that was meant for worshipping Allah alone without ascribing any partner to Him. If they deviate from the very purpose of establishing this house, they deserve no leniency. Has He not turned the plan into nullity? And He sent upon them flying birds in flocks, throwing upon them stones of baked clay, and thus He turned them into an eaten-up chaff.